My budget is between $600,000 to $800,000, and I only want to choose between New South Wales and Victoria. Where should I invest? Well, this video I'm going to cover the pockets in New South Wales where you can focus as an investor, and also some of the areas, some of the suburbs where I think investor can make money in next 6 to 12 months, next 1 year, 2 year in Melbourne as well. Right? So if you want to decide between Sydney and Melbourne only, I'm not talking about Perth or Adelaide in this video, just between the Sydney and Melbourne, because a lot of investors, they want to stick to the capital cities, and historically Sydney and Melbourne has performed really well. Only recently Melbourne hasn't performed in last 3 to 4 years, but if you see like 10, 20, 30 years growth, Melbourne has almost performed similar to Sydney. So some people say I only want to decide between Sydney and Melbourne, so this video is useful for them. Now let's check. In Sydney, well, I'm not talking about Sydney as a city, I'm talking about New South Wales. So if you have a budget of $600,000 to $800,000 and you want to select something in New South Wales, I would recommend check out regional areas. There are really good suburbs in NSW regional. I can name few of them. Okay, so you can check surrounding to Tamworth, Orange, Dubbo. You can also check Newcastle, Maitland and surrounding suburbs. I've been buying in the surrounding suburbs really good properties recently, and I have seen in last few months, last 4 to 6 months, especially last 1 month, demand has grown so much, and some of my clients already made money. Right? So if you are an investor, if you think I only want to spend between 600 800k and I don't want to go outside New South Wales, those are the suburbs you want to check it out. Obviously there are some good streets, there are some bad streets in the suburb, so you need someone experienced. If you're local, obviously that's great, you can do it. If you are not local, either you can drive to there, or if you want to hire someone, we are a buyer's agent, we help people every day, so we can help you as well. If you want to compare in Victoria, now Victoria recently performed well in last 6 months or 12 months. We've been buying in Victoria since last year, where everybody was still doubting, oh, it's a good time to buy or not good time to buy. We started buying last year, when I made a video last year around October, November. I said this is the time we want to enter in Victoria, and most of my clients, whoever bought in Victoria at that time earlier this year, they already made good money. So Victoria, there is a problem with the oversupply. Also, second problem is a rental vacancy. So if you are looking to buy in Victoria, you want to avoid these two problems. Ideally, you should be buying in a suburb where a lot of owner-occupier lives, established suburb where there is not that many vacant land available. Okay, because see, in the housing supply for next 4 years, Victoria is probably one of the only state which is on track and which more likely achieve its target of constructing all those properties. So it's 98% target range. That means Victoria will definitely achieve its target of housing supply. What that means is Victoria will have so many new properties coming up in the market in next 4 years. So if you buy in a new area because you think it's cheaper, probably your price will not go up, because there will so many properties coming up in the market in the same suburb. So Victoria, if you want the established suburb, you can, and if you want the south side of the Victoria, I would say look out for Cranbourne, Officer, Clyde, and Frankston and surrounding suburbs, where there is a good owner-occupier people living there and there is low vacancy rate. If you prefer north side of the Victoria, okay, I'm not saying only south is good, every part is good, only you have to check for the criteria like owner-occupier, vacancy, fundamentals of the suburb, supply, etc. So if you want the north side of Victoria, I would say check out Craigieburn, Epping and Roxburgh Park and surrounding suburbs. Obviously there are some good suburbs in east and west as well, but I'm not going to name every single suburb here. So this is the key message in this video. If you only want to stick to New South Wales and Melbourne, if your budget is 600 to 800k, check where there is good fundamentals, established property with not much supply coming in the near future. Now, someone say, oh, I got a budget of more than 1 million, 1.2, 1.3, 1.5. And I would suggest, instead of putting that much money in Victoria at the moment, you can use in New South Wales. In New South Wales, you can look for a Western Sydney or South Sydney, where the new airport is coming up. You can also check uh, Leppington, Penrith kind of areas, or Riverstone, Schofield in Western Sydney areas, right? If you want to buy apartment in New South Wales, some people say, I'm not too much into the house, I don't have that much money, I still want to be somewhere near to the city area in Sydney. Where should I look? Parramatta is one of my hotspot at the moment. If anybody wants to check out for the apartment, don't go for high rise with lots of lift, maintenance, gym and everything. Just try to find a smaller block. 3 to 4 story is good, where it's still new building, not strata is not that expensive. Try to find those kind of properties, and in rental will be really good in Parramatta. So if you are in the unit market or apartment market, you want to buy in Sydney, Parramatta is something you should check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you need any help in terms of buying a property, investment property, we are here to help. One of the best thing I enjoy about my work is I love talking to people. I love talking to them about their goal, what they want to achieve, and how we can help them achieve faster, less risk, and in a smoother way. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Priyank Patel. See you next time.